Thank you. And now for your starting lineups. First, for the Darts of Davis High. A 6'4" senior, number 1, Tate Garth. A 5'11" senior, number 4, Colby Sims. A 6'6" senior, number 11, Henry Eyring. A 6'4" senior, number 13, Rex Sunderland. And a 6'5" senior, number 25, Max Painter. The Darts are under the direction of head coach Chad Sims.
Game Night Live Rewind Game of the Week. Ben Davis Star Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Dusty Lister with you. Region 1 starts tonight. The reigning Region 1 champion Davis Darts and reigning 6A champion come in to take on their rivals, the Layton Lancers. If you know anything about this rivalry, it is intense. It's a lot of emotion, and it's going to be a lot of fun. First matchup at 2 this year, and we're excited to get started right here, starting the new year. On Game Night Live Rewind. Max Painter and Brock Mendoza. And we will start with the Layton Lancers. Makai Martin kicks off to Miller. Couldn't get that one to drop. Couldn't Martin. Rebound taken by Davis. Sunderland inside to Painter. Max backs his way down and scores. Of course, Max Painter was a former Layton Lancer. His brother played for Coach Kelby Miller as well. There's a steal by Rex Sunderland. Makai Martin is back. Sunderland lays it in. Somewhat of an inexperienced lineup for Layton. They've had to grow a lot in the non-region play. I think throughout the year, you see right here, KJ Miller become a bigger part of what they do. And there's Connor Wilson on the angle, out to Makai Martin. Mendoza is a very good screen and big man they can lob to as well. Remember, they graduated the top scorer in 6A, and the Mr. Basketball, and Ethan Potter is at UVU. Johnson terminates in the lane, and it crawls home. And of course, on the run last year for Davis to a championship was a loss to Layton. So the Darts know they can't take anything for granted in this one. Outside of the Eyring, Henry hesitated and missed on the three. Here comes Johnson. Johnson, junction jumper. And Mitch Johnson ties us up at 4 apiece. Of course, this Layton gym, one of the shortest gyms left in the state of Utah. With all the gyms getting redone, Layton is yet to be done as Mendoza pulls down the rebound on the missed three. KJ Miller And it's 7 straight points for Layton. The Darts jumped out 4-0, and now a 7-0 run from Layton, giving them a 3-point lead. Painter cycles through to Henry Eyrig. Eyrig on the drive. Wilson cut him off. Nowhere to go. Got to beware 3 seconds. No whistle. No whistle on the sideline, and that's a turnover on Davis. I can always remind you that our new clock is unofficial. There is 5:25 left here in the opening quarter. There comes Mekhi Martin. Off the screen from Johnson. Johnson straight away for 3. And that's 7 points in the quarter from Mitch Johnson. I talked to Coach Kelby Miller and said, hey, tell me about this team. He said, hey, all the pressure's on Davis. We can come out and play free as Rex Sunderland's wide to the right. And you see Layton, after taking that early couple of punches, they're playing free. Mekhi Martin with Kobe out there with him. Painter off the switch. Got inside Mendoza, forced it up, no. Good job of staying straight up there by Henry Eyrig. Here comes Sunderland. Rex, nice move around Johnson, misses the layup. Back-to-back threes on this end of the floor for the Lancers. Mendoza, free throw line, extended jumper. And that is an 8-point lead. Davis went down to Mesa, Arizona. Showed very, very well down in the desert. Went 4-0 as Sunderland didn't get it on the last trip. Gets it on this one, +1. It'll put Rex Sunderland at the line, looking for the old-fashioned 3.
Number 13, Rex Sunderland. Foul charge number 5, Mitch Johnson. His first personal, first team foul.
How have we missed region play? Volume in the gym is up. It's exciting to have people back in the gyms this year. And Sunderland misses on the free throw. And the rebound to Mendoza. Here come the Lancers, up 6 points halfway through the first. Johnson over to Mekhi Martin. And Sunderland knew with another steal. Tate Garf went after it. They're going to call out of bounds. I think rightfully so off of Tate Garf. Nice hustle by Tate. We're going to let the clock run down. There's 3:42 left in the first quarter. Again, our clock on the screen is unofficial, as there's now 3:38 left in the first quarter. Martin has that one slapped away, taken by Sims. Ahead to Sunderland. Rex at the rim, and it crawled off. Didn't get it called once, got another one, didn't get that one. I thought Kelby Miller did a nice job, KJ rather, staying straight up. And now we're going to have a foul on the other end with the body. And of course, going to draw some groans from the Davis bench. Want to know what was different there than on the other end of the floor. But the foul's on the floor. It'll be Layton ball on the baseline. Martin into KJ Miller. KJ 1 for 1 tonight from 3. Out to Wilson. Wilson, the last Lancer, looking to get on the board. Mekhi Martin off on the triple, and the rebound in the hands of Henry Eyrig. Henry give it up to Painter. Max down the lane and finishes. Inside of 3 minutes left in the quarter. Martin send up top to Miller. KJ back to Mekhi Martin, 2:45 on a rolling clock in the quarter. Wilson for 3, short, on line but short. And Tate Garf lost that ball out of bounds, and Mr. Official says no. It's not off him. So Sawyer Cottrell comes on. And coming on for Coach Miller was Brighton Palmer giving Mendoza a break. Sunderland straight away, and Rex, well, a slow start for Rex Sunderland. A frustrating first quarter, but calmly knocks down the open three, and it's a 1-point game. And Miller fouled up top on the drive. And that will be the third team foul to Davis. The foul to Rex Sunderland. Probably that's the second team foul. They got that up there quick. And there's a steal. Rex's third steal of the quarter. Sunderland leaves it for Painter, rotates through to Sims. Couldn't get that one to drop, and the rebound to KJ Miller. KJ comes off the screen. Nice shoulder by Painter, but another turnover. Here comes Sims. Leaves it for Cottrell. Sawyer off on the three. The rebound taken by Painter. Sent out to Eyrig. Henry off the bump. Jackknife it up and draws the whistle. They'll put Henry Eyrig at the line for 2 free throws, looking for the lead for Davis.
First 17 foul. Number 11, Henry.
The start of this game is not for the faint of heart. A lot of contact down low. We'll put Eyrig at the line, looking for 2. And we're tied at 12. Henry enjoying a great year. And the glue guy for Coach Chad Sims, as the free throw, the second, is off the mark. And then a quick whistle on the rebound. 3 team fouls now on Davis, 2 on Layton. As this is Parkinson. Splits the defenders, it's right to the rim, and a 14-12 advantage for Layton. Sunderland give it up to Colby Sims. Drop it in now to Painter. Max, nice job by Miller coming out backside. Davis couldn't rotate the ball fast enough to take advantage there. As here's Sims. Colby on the drive, doesn't get the whistle. Can't get the rebound either, and it goes in the hands of Jensen. Credit Jensen with the run in the first quarter. It was a 4-0 start for Davis. Jensen went on a 4-0 spurt himself. And can't get that one to drop. Quickly on the run here with Sunderland. Rex in transition, off on the 3. And the rebound taken by Mitch Johnson. As there's 30 seconds left in the quarter. Connor Wilson straight away with Palmer. Brighton sent to the corner. KJ Miller off on the 3, and rebound to Henry Eyrig. Potentially last possession of the first quarter, as we've gone up and down here in the first 8. Inside of 10 seconds, down to 5. Lob it into Painter. Max draws the whistle. The foul be charged to Elias Parkinson. There is 2.9 left. It is Max Painter at the line, looking to tie the game up at the end of the quarter. And missed the first. So Crew Harrop will come on, as Johnson will go to the bench. In the final 2.8. So Painter missed the first. Misses the second as well. And there is still 0.7 left on the clock. Enough to catch and shoot. Colby quickly into Painter, who lost his footing, and that'll do it for the first quarter. A fun quarter. It is Layton leading Davis 14-12. You're watching Davis Start basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com.
College wasn't built for me.
It didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Or if my kid had a fever.
Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
I want to take tests when I'm ready.
I want to take courses on my time.
And speed up when I know my stuff.
I want a university that cares about me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of you.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
College wasn't built for me.
It didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Test day's test day. Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of you.
Start of the second quarter. Dusty Litster with you, the Layton Lancers, with a 14-12 advantage. Knew this game would be tight, always are. Mentioned last year, even in that great run for Davis, they lost here to Layton. Cottrell looks inside, Henry Eyrig with an easy two. Great set for Coach Chad Sims. And the Darts tying it up at 14. Of course, Chad Sims, very familiar with the rivalry with Layton, coached at Northridge. As Sunderland with the steal. Another steal for Rex Sunderland. Leaves it for a trailing Colby Sims. Off on the three, rebound to Cottrell. Lost the handle, and now we'll have a blown whistle. And a foul on the loose ball. Foul is charged to Miller. 4th team foul on the Lancers. Garf cycles through to Cottrell. Now inside to Eyrig. Henry gets around the defender and lays it in, and Davis reclaims the lead. As here comes KJ Miller. KJ sends out to Martin. Mackay over to Palmer. Gets it back. Now Harrop. Pump the three and then hangs and hits. If he brought in somebody from the 1960s, they would not understand what just happened on that possession. Where Harrop took one dribble, got 4 steps between the transition step, the Euro, and the finish. Dr. Naismith would be confused about that play more than he'd be confused about no peach baskets. Eyrig, nice look along the baseline, and Sawyer Cottrell making Papa Cottrell happy back home. Lays that one in. Nice job moving out the basketball. You know his grandpa watches every game. And a 2-point advantage as Miller partially blocked on the three. And you say what you want about Sunderland's start offensively. Defensively, he's been on point. Falling through the hands of Cottrell. And that ball tipped away, picked up by Sims. Colby into Rex, who lays it in, +1. Defense leads to offense. Leads to Sunderland going to the line, looking for the 3-point play.
Foul charge for number 11, Elias Parkinson.
The foul goes to Elias Parkinson. It'll put Rex Sunderland at the line. Mitch Johnson comes back on. The Sunderland looking for the free throw and rattles it home. Five-point lead here for the Darts. Martin off the screen from Harrop. Good defense by Cottrell. And now Martin gets that one off to Palmer. Johnson And Johnson rattles home the baseline jumper. 6 points in the half here for Johnson. Sunderland with the blow-by and the lay-in.
Number 13, Rex Sunderland.
23-18. Johnson trying to go back door, and that ball out of bounds, looking for KJ Miller. Ty Martin to trigger. Palmer. Back to Johnson as we go inside of 5 minutes left in the half. And Cottrell hit with the foul coming over on the trap. And the first personal on Sawyer Cottrell, number 4 on the darts here in the half. Palmer on the angle. And then the Painter has to hand it back to Johnson. Johnson was at max. Sunderland comes down. And now a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to Layton. So we will stay here with the Lancers. As Mendoza will come off the bench. Back into the game is looking in for Harrop. It'll be Martin triggering the inbound. Try to lob that ball inside. We got a foul on the entry pass. And this will against Davis. That'll be team foul number 5. And that is the first on Tate Garth. Johnson has that ball poked away by Garth. And a travel. Absolutely. Wonder if he's gonna blow the whistle on that one. And I don't have any rooting interest here. Won a good game. But you can see that one. As we are inside of 4 minutes left in the half. Garth outside to Sims. Colby yet to get on the board. Inside to Eyrig. Missed that initially. Can't get it. Mendoza comes in for the rebound. Johnson off on the 3. Backside board to Palmer. Palmer did well to hold on to that pass. Kobe Sims read that, was going to pick it off. And now a foul on the drive. And that'll go to Sunderland. I believe it's number 2 on Rex. Sawyer Cottrell will come on for Henry Eyrig. Wilson comes back on. As Palmer will go to the bench for Coach Kelby Miller. Kai Martin lipped out the triple. And I apologize, we just had a little glitch in that clock. It's unofficial. 3 on the way, off the mark. Rebound to Painter, and now the foul. That'll be charged to Mendoza. As we'll correct the clock. We had a little glitch there. Wouldn't go. Again, our clock on the screen is unofficial. 3:12 left in the half. As that is the 6th team foul and the first on Mendoza. So it'll be free throws for the final 3 minutes and change of the half. Cottrell outside to Colby Sims. 4-3. And an 8-point advantage for Davis. Come off the screen out to Martin. Now Johnson. Who's going to step up and be the guy? Johnson did it in the first quarter. Someone's going to have to help close out the half for Layton, where Davis could really push this advantage up. And a timeout granted to Coach Kelby Miller. We'll take it with them. You're watching Game Night Live Rewind on KSLSports.com.
College wasn't built for me.
I didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Or if my kid had a fever.
Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
I want to take tests when I'm ready.
I want to take courses on my time.
And speed up when I know my stuff.
I want a university that cares about me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of you.
Game Night Live Rewind is brought to you by Heidemann and Associates. Get a free legal consultation. Just give Justin Heidemann a call. Find the law office nearest you. Go to utah.law. Locate the office. Let them know the Rewind sent you. If you can't make it down to one of the offices, they'll do it virtually as well. Again, utah.law. Just let Heidemann and Associates know that Rewind sent you and get that free consultation. Final moments of the first half. Out to Johnson. 4-3. Big answer. Big answer out of the timeout for Coach Miller. And a 5-point game. Tate Garf. Can't get that one to go. Rebound to Martin. Johnson to the corner. Wilson. And we're going to have a loose ball foul on Mendoza. Oh, they're going to call this on Davis. Yeah, I thought he had Mendoza with his hands off the rebound. And that's what they had. So loose ball foul is free throws on the other end of the floor. That is number 2 on Mendoza. And then 1-on-1 free throws for Henry Eyrig. So Eyrig will go to the line. Or check that. That is Tate Garf going to the line. And the first free throw was good. 2:03 left in the half. That was Tate's first points of the night. Misses the second. And the rebound claimed by Layton. Kai Martin over to Johnson's had a great first half. KJ pumped the three, gonna drive. And they're gonna call that on the shot or on the... They are gonna call it on the shot, so 2 free throws coming for KJ Miller. So Miller at the line, knocks down the first. 4 points in the half here for KJ Miller, he's a sophomore. Joins a pretty good line of sophomores to play for the recent years. Julian Blackman was a sophomore with his brother Jerice. Ethan Potter was also a sophomore. Hits both free throws, and it's 27-23. And off to Colby Sims. Colby drives on Martin. He had it stolen by Wilson. Trying to go backside, and a tough pass is stolen. On the run, Martin ahead to Wilson. Wilson hangs, back rim. Rebound to Palmer, and they're going to call the foul on Henry Eyrig. No, they'll get that one on Sims. Call it on the floor, so it's 1-on-1 free throws for Brighton Palmer. And Palmer misses the front end of one-on-one. Eyrig in the corner. Henry still hanging, gets out to Sunderland. Rex. Good defense by Palmer. Eyrig on the drive, takes some contact and a charge. The chance to make it a one-possession game, even 1 point with the three. Martin kept his hands on top of that ball. That's stolen. Here comes Garf. Tate hands off to Colby. Sunderland cycled over to Eyrig for three. Henry a little strong, and the rebound on the run with Wilson. And it was Sunderland. Came knifing in there. Wilson lost the handle, picked up by Cottrell. Sawyer on the baseline, sent out to Garf. Tate went to make the extra pass, and Johnson knocked it out of bounds. It's about 20 seconds left in the first half. Some solid defense here in the final minute. As Parkinson will come back on for Coach Miller. Makai Martin will come off. Eyrig into Sunderland. See if Davis holds for the final shot, and looks like they will. Rex with 8. Down to 5. Sunderland steps into a 3 and hits. Big shot by Rex Sunderland, and that is how the first half will end. It is Davis with a 30-23 lead on Layton. You're watching a region opener on Davis Start Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network.
College wasn't built for me.
I didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Or if my kid had a fever.
Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
I want to take tests when I'm ready.
I want to take courses on my time.
And speed up when I know my stuff.
I want a university that cares about me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of you.
please welcome your six-time region champion and top 10 state Layton, USA. Tonight they'll be performing their competition show routine and took first place at their last competition. Eclipse Mobility, Outfit Electric, Olsen Inc., and Performance Ford Bountiful. starting the second half.
College wasn't built for me.
I didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Or if my kid had a fever.
Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
I want to take tests when I'm ready.
I want to take courses on my time.
And speed up when I know my stuff.
I want a university that cares about me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of you.
Getting ready for the start of the third quarter. Davis Start basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Dusty Lister with you. There's a great close of the half here for Davis. And I'll get some halftime stats here in just a minute. But a fun game here in that first half. It was a 4-0 start for Davis, and then Layton got going. This young Layton team got going, but it was Rex Sunderland, who was 6 of 11 from the field, 15 points in the half, leading the way for the Davis Darts. And I talk about, it's not just the offense that he brings, there's also the steals. 4 steals, probably 3 steals for Rex Sunderland, 4 for Colby Sims, who only hit 1 bucket in the first half, but a big 3. You know that Colby will get going offensively. But the next 16 minutes is going to be a lot of fun here at Davis High Schools. We'll start with the Darts. It's Garf, Painter, Sunderland, Eyrig, and Sims on the floor as Rex Hangs cannot get it to go. Rebound to Painter. Maxwell's up strong, blocked by Mendoza. And it'll be Dart ball on the baseline. Oh, blocked from behind by Wilson. Send ahead to Johnson. Eyrig on the chase. And Johnson lays it in. Mitch Johnson's enjoying himself quite the night. Johnson now with 14. He had 12 at the half. As Max Painter scores quickly on the other end. 32-25. There's Nakai Martin send over to Johnson. Wilson. Now Mendoza. Hand back to KJ Miller. Baseline, Mendoza going at Painter, takes the bump, gets the bucket. Not getting the +1 there. And it's a 5-point game, 32-27. Eyrig, give it up to Sunderland. Rex, fall away. Can't get it. And a chance for Layton to cut it to a 1-possession game. Here's Nakai Martin. Over to KJ Miller. KJ to the corner. Wilson couldn't get the nifty move to drop. And the loose ball taken by Painter out to Eyrig. That was one of those situations you thought Mendoza would pick up a cheap foul there. Good job not doing it. As Sunderland misses on the 3 and Mendoza clears the rebound. As we go inside at 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Kai Martin gets around Sims on the baseline. And the baseline J is good. And it's a 3-point game, 32-29. Garfield Miller out to Eyrig on the angle now to Sunderland. Rex hits the Hudding Colby Sims, leaves it straight away for Eyrig. Henry a little strong, rebound to Painter, back up. Is fouled, that'll put Max Painter at the line for 2 free throws. As always, want to thank Curtis Pettengill and his sweet wife for always taking care of us with stats. No matter where we are, she runs them up to us, and always want to thank her. At the line is Max Painter. 4 points in the first half. He's got 6 on the evening. was no good. I'm trying to figure out what the conversation was. The foul went to Mendoza, but Coach Miller had a question. A couple of people did. And Coach Miller just said to Mendoza, that wasn't on you. So Painter missed the first. And the second rolls off as well as KJ Miller pulls down the rebound. Slapped away by Sims. Miller staves it in the front court. Ball still loose, jump ball. And possession belongs to Davis. Well, as long as they have it as a jump ball anyway. Oh, they're going to give timeout. I will take it with them. You're watching Davis Start Basketball on Game Night Live Rewind.
Jake said these are awesome for studying.
Line. You shouldn't ever take someone else's medication.
Know your script. Talk to your kids about the dangers of sharing prescriptions.
College wasn't built for me.
It didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Test day's test day. Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of VIEW.
.509 left in the third quarter. It'll be Layton basketball. Coach Sims having some questions about backcourt and other things. I always struggle on the scrum that a timeout is granted to somebody. And I know I don't, there's a lot of officials that watch this and I never want to be them, I'll fully admit that. But I'd love to get more clarification on that because it always feels like there might be dual possession still, but somehow someone's granted a timeout. And usually in the state tournament, it just rears its ugly head. Nice look. Palmer thought he'd get some contact and didn't. The follow-up to Johnson, and he is fouled. It'll put Johnson at the line for 2 free throws. Third personal on Henry Eyrig.
At the line for Layton is number 5, Mitch Johnson.
So Mitch Johnson goes to the line, looking to improve on his evening. Now with 15 points. Apparently Mitch is pretty popular here at Layton High School. Got the biggest ovation during the starting lineups. Got the first and the second. 1 point game, 32-31. Cottrell outside to Sunderland, drop it into Eyrig. Henry. He had him, he stays baseline there. Sends out to Garth. Good defense by Miller. There's Henry, give it up to Cottrell. Sims cycled over to Rex. It's Cottrell moving without the ball. Again, missed opportunity to hit Garth there. Colby working on Martin and a traveling violation. We talked to our friends from Texas who came and played during December. I think that was one of the things I talked to those fans in between games. One, they were surprised at the lack of physicality allowed. And two, they talked about after terminating steps and everything else. It's very interesting. And now a foul. And it was also talking with some coaches that went and played out of state during the break. And they said the same thing about how physical the game was, about hands on players and things like that. And just the adjustment. He's outside with KJ Miller, now Johnson. Johnson on the angle, Mekhi Martin. Got past Cottrell, feeds inside to Palmer. Some contact and no call, now on the run with Davis. Sunderland finds Painter under the hoop, and nothing coming easy tonight. That ball had to wait just a second to make sure it would stay down. The wide channel ball did not betray Max Painter. Wilson, for 3. his first points of the night. So Connor Wilson now makes it 5 for 5, all 5 starters on the board for Kelby Miller. And Sunderland to Painter, back up top to Cottrell. Davis will reset the offense for Coach Chad Sims. Colby straight away, back rimmed, and the rebound taken by Johnson. Davis in for a dogfight tonight. Layton has not gone away. Makai Martin on the angle now with Miller. KJ leaves it back, straight away 3 off the mark. Sunderland tips in the hands of Johnson, and Layton takes the lead. Trail by as many as 8 points, but now have a 38-36 lead. Painter on the drive, and the foul will be charged to Martin. It'll put Painter at the line for free throws. And if I'm Makai Martin, if I'm Kelby Miller, a little frustrated the call wasn't made a little earlier. Would have been on the floor, but now it is. It's Max Painter at the line shooting 2. Good to see Jacoby Kemp in the building. Jacoby, part of the state championship team for Layton, is that first free throw no good from Max. Of course, Jacoby's older brother, Marcus, playing in the NFL, a Layton graduate as well, plays for the Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs, AFC West champion Kansas City Chiefs, much to Raider Nation's dismay. There's a free throw good, 36-35. Wilson has that one stolen by Sunderland. 4th steal of the night for Rex. Got Miller off his feet, got the foul. And it'll put Rex at the line, shooting 2 free throws.
Judge shooting 42, KJ Miller, his second personal, 3rd team foul. Number 13, Rex Sunderland.
So 2 minutes left in the 3rd. Get our unofficial clock synced up. As I tell you, free throw trash talking's really changed over the years. Rex Sunderland being told to go check his TikTok. I remember being introduced to that a little bit the pregame before the 5A state championship game, Tim Feud Olympus back in the day with Gavin Baxter. As Makai Martin hangs and hits on that one. And Layton reclaims the lead. And actually, now all 5 starters are in the books. As Sunderland knocks down the 3. Big answer there from Rex with 1.5 to go in the 3rd. Palmer, 4th 3. We're trading buckets. And the seesaw continues in the 3rd. 1:15 left in the quarter. Sunderland straight away. Oh, lipped out, rebound to Sawyer Cottrell, fall away. Crawls off, and the foul on the board. That's going to go against Painter. Number 2 on Max, as Johnson will come off the floor in favor of Harrop. And 1:05 left in the 3rd quarter. And Layton comes into this game 3-6 through region play. Leading the undefeated Davis Darts, misses on the 3, rebound to Painter. Rex sends out Cottrell, short on the triple. Sims had the board for a moment in the hands of Harrop. Now up the floor, KJ Miller. Down the lane, hangs, no. Followed by Harrop, stripped away by Painter. And they're hitting Max with the foul. That'll be number 3. And actually called on Rex Sunderland. So that'll be number 3 on Sunderland. Now the 4th team foul on the Darts.
Will be at the line.
And Harrop back rims the first. So Harrop will come back on as we're going to make sure we do Rowdy right tonight. And Harrop goes 0 for 2 from the stripe, and the rebound taken by Eyrig as we go inside of 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter in a 1-point game. And it looks like Davis going to look for the final shot of the quarter, potentially. Here's Garth. Colby out to Cottrell. Now Sunderland with 9. Rex hangs, give it up to Cottrell with 5. Sawyer out to Colby Sims, 2. Sawyer at the horn. And that'll do it for the 3rd. Each team has led in alternating fashion at the end of quarters. And at the end of 3, it is Layton leading 41-40 over the Davis Darts. You are watching Davis Dart basketball on Game Night Live Rewind on KSLSports.com.
College wasn't built for me.
I didn't care if I had to work a double shift.
Or if my kid had a fever.
Deadline's a deadline.
I want to set the deadlines.
I want to take tests when I'm ready.
I want to take courses on my time.
And speed up when I know my stuff.
I want a university that cares about me.
Tests on your time, courses on your time, graduate on your time. WGU, the nonprofit university of you.
Start of the 4th quarter, Region 1 action has started in a big way. Layton leads the reigning region and state champion Davis Darts, who are unbeaten through non-region play. They are 11-0, and they trail 41-40. Beginning the 4th quarter, Palmer sends out, and the 3 off the mark from Miller, and now a loose ball foul and a cheap one given up by Wilson, as it'll be the 4th team foul. Coach Kelby Miller knows how to go after this Davis Dart team, and it's a young Lancer team and playing their best game of the year. They've been locked in on defense. They've made timely buckets. And is inside with Eyrig into the corner. Take Garth. Short on the triple, and the rebound taken by Palmer. Remember, last year was a 54-51 overtime win for Layton. In fact, that was at Davis. I mentioned it was at here, but it was actually at Davis. The game here was a 15-point spread. As Miller sends up top to Makai Martin. Martin, now Wilson. Oh, shakes Sunderland down the lane and scores! Wilson was a slow start. Now 5 points in the half. Sunderland down the lane, can't get it. Rebound to Eyrig, couldn't get it, and it's Cottrell. Picked up the loose ball, and it's 43-42. 6:15 to go in the 4th quarter. Wilson over to Palmer. Palmer goes into Eyrig, sent out in the no man's land. Fortunate Wilson hands back to Miller. Kai Martin, back to Miller, cycle to Wilson. Wilson hangs, crawls off, Johnson's putback won't go. And the rebound taken by Tate Garth. Sunderland will back things out. Sunderland drives on Johnson and fouled from behind, and going to draw a little bit of ire as the foul was called from up top and not down low, as Sunderland has put the officials in that situation quite a bit tonight. Not to much success as far as drawing fouls go. It's been up and down. It'll put Sunderland at the line looking for 2 free throws and a chance to put Davis ahead. As Rex knocks down the first. We're tied at 43. As Mendoza will come back on the floor in favor of Palmer. And Sunderland hits them both. 44-43 the lead for the Darts. And how do the young Lancers respond? Martin hounded by Sims. Martin lost his footing, kept his dribble, and timeout going to be granted to Kelby Miller. Full timeout, we'll take it with him. We got a barn burner in Layton. We'll be right back. .5:16 to go in the fourth quarter. It's Layton basketball on the baseline. Kai Martin going to trigger in as Martin, Wilson, Mendoza, Johnson, and Miller on the floor for the Lancers. The lob into Wilson. Good defense from Irie. Got around him, and Henry able to knock that one away. Here comes Sunderland. Rex, center of the corner. Cottrell. The three won't go. The rebound still loose off Irig's foot, and it will be Layton ball as Sawyer Cottrell's online, just cannot get the ball to drop. As we go inside of 5 minutes left in this Region 1 opener. Miller goes into Painter, going to draw the foul. Painter cut him off on the baseline. They're going to call that on the floor. That'll be number 3 on Max Painter, I believe. It is number 3. 5 team fouls apiece. Possession arrow belongs to Davis. There's nobody home on that pass, and it will be Davis ball at midcourt. Oh, no, pardon me, they didn't touch it. Go all the way back to the baseline. So, coming in now is Elias Parkinson for Kelby Miller, as it's Henry Irie, Grant Cottrell, Colby Sims, Max Painter, and Rex Sunderland on the floor for Coach Chad Sims. Up top, Colby. They go back to Rex. Sunderland down the lane. Sunderland to the rim and got it to go. Wilson came over the contest, and Rex able to get over the top of his hands, and a 3-point Davis lead. Mendoza had a ball poked away by Cottrell. Sawyer gonna draw the charge, no doubt. Got in front of him, saw that one coming. There's either gonna be a charge without the pass or there's gonna be a pass and crash call. So number 2 on Grant, number 6 on the darts. As Parkinson leaves it back for Johnson, that ball slapped away by Painter. Here comes Sunderland. Sunderland leaves it for Sims. 4-3, off the mark and the rebound, out of bounds and off of Layton. Oh, it's off Davis. It's off Davis and it'll be Layton basketball.
Number 14, Brian Palmer.
A rare night where there's not been a Kobe Sims. Well, he hasn't gone on a run at all. I think Sims only has the 1-3. That's right before the end of the half. As Parkinson gives up to Miller. KJ back to Parkinson. Elias says that one slapped away, and it's Eyrig cutting away with the loose ball. So we go inside at 3.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Sunderland leaves it along the baseline. Now it's Painter off the window, won't go, and the rebound taken by Palmer. Up top of Miller, inside of 3 minutes left. KJ leaves it back for Parkinson. Sunderland for the steal. Parkinson! Oh, he can't get it to stay down. Now, one of my favorite phrases, the wide channel basketball failed him. That ball was 3/4 of the way down and pops out. It didn't even pop, it just crawled out. And Sunderland got a little fancy with the pass, threw it away. And a big turnover and an opportunity for Davis to really extend this lead. 2:27 left. Let's sync up our clock. Okay, that clock on the screen is unofficial. Keep it as close as I can. I'll update it during dead balls to make sure we're synced up. Miller leaves it for Martin. The 3 off the mark. Johnson with the board. And the putback won't go. That's out of bounds off of Palmer. Palmer slapped that ball out of bounds. And Johnson has got to be looking at the ball saying, hey, first 3 quarters, all those were dropping. Would not go down that time. Timeout on the floor, 2:07 left in the fourth quarter. You're watching a good one. Davis Start basketball on Game Night Live Rewind. .207 left in the fourth quarter. Dusty Lister with you. Again, Game Night Live Rewind is always brought to you by Heidemann and Associates. Go to utah.law. Find a law office nearest you, or even set up a virtual call for your free consultations. Let them know that Rewind sent you. And my good friend Justin Heidemann will take care of you. 3-point lead for the Davis Starts in what has been an absolute battle. They led by 8 at the beginning of the third quarter, but could not keep the space as Sunderland fouled on the drive, and they'll put Rex at the line. That'll be the 16th foul on Layton. They'll be shooting free throws on both sides for the final minute 54.
For Davis, number 13, Rex Sunderland will be at the line.
I mentioned Rex had 15 at the half. He's pushing 25 on the night. Calmly knocks that one down. Free throws have been up and down for the Darts tonight.
For the Darts, number 25, Max Painter.
They were 3 of 8 in the first half. Been struggling from the stripe, but Rex knocked down the first. Rattles home the second. And a 5-point lead now for Davis. And what does this young Layton team have left in them? Led 41-40 coming into the fourth quarter as KJ sends to the corner to Wilson. Wilson drives and is fouled on the drive. That'll put him at the line shooting 2 free throws. They're saying that wasn't his habitual shooting motion. That foul goes to Tate Garf, his third. So Connor Wilson to the stripe, 5 points in the half. 5 big points in the second half as he knocks down the first. If you're Layton and you're going to pull off the upset, you have to score with the clock stop. And for Davis, he's taking care of the basketball, making free throws. Senior Layton Davis team. I think they'd be calm in this situation as Wilson knocks both them down. We'll get that clock synced back up. And it's 48-45. Eyrig goes at Palmer. Henry hanging on a pivot. Got contact, didn't get the bucket. Gets a little stat stuff and opportunity on the board and bucket. And officials timeout. Pardon me, 50-45. Outside with Palmer, give it back to Johnson. Johnson been big tonight, quiet in the second half as Palmer gonna hit with a charge. Oh no, they call that on block? If you watch our Davis basketball coverage, if I'm calling the game, you know amongst the shot clock, which has to get done. The easiest thing to implement in high school basketball is the restricted area. They put the restricted area in, I gotta help officials, kids would know where to go. Block charge kind of goes away because that's a Region 1 special. And normally I don't look for a charge there, but the way the game has been called, and not just tonight, but all the time, we expected a charge on that one, but free throw goes off the mark as we go inside of 1 minute left in the fourth in a 4-point game. There's Eyrig, gives that one up to Sunderland. KJ Miller Harry with him. Sunderland with the blow by. Sunderland with the layup +1. Rex Sunderland, a 3-year starter, and you see the experience. Goes at the young sophomore, got around him, and nobody was waiting at the rim, and that was what Coach Miller was asking one of his post defenders, hey, where were you? Free throw is off the mark. As we'll get our clock reset, 40 seconds left. As that ball goes out of bounds with 32 seconds to go. And a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. You are watching Davis Dart Basketball. 32.7 seconds left. We'll inbound into Colby Sims. And now Cottrell and Sunderland fouled. As they were able to take off 7 seconds there, 25.7 left. So Rex goes back to the line. 1-1. And first one crawls in. Probably now it is 53-46 as Preston will make sure the scoreboard's right. And free throw good there from Sunderland. Got them both. 8-point lead as Martin knocks that down, and the timeout to Kelby Miller. The timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. You're watching Davis start basketball. So 20 seconds left in the fourth. We know Davis is going to be a quick foul after Layton goes for the steal. Got that into Sims. Colby ahead to take Garf. Garf will miss the layup. Irick there. Oh, he can't get the putback. Two bunnies go by the wayside. Palmer to the corner. Miller off on the three, and that will do it. Man alive, Layton had a chance to cut that to three. But anyway you cut it, that is a Region 1 opening win for Davis. They took the best shot they could possibly ask for out of Layton. They come out staying unbeaten on the season with a 54-48 win against the Layton Lancers. Our Heidemann Associates player of the game, Rex Sunderland. Thought Rex was absolutely outstanding. Offense, defense, came up big moments, especially when things didn't seem to go right for Davis. Never get done. You got to be impressed with what you saw from Kelby Miller's Layton Lancers. This is a team that will continue to get better. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll be back Friday night. It's a big one. Farmington at Davis. Colin Chandler and the Phoenix coming in to take on the Davis Darts. Dane Stewart will have that call for you. We'll have it for you right here on KSLSports.com. Again, I want to thank you for joining us. And again, our Heidemann Associates player of the game, Rex Sunderland. Final score, Davis 54, Layton 48. For Bill Francis, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us and for watching Davis Start Basketball on Game Night Live Rewind.